Our next guest is CEO of the Zionist Federation of Australia, Alon Kasuto. Good morning.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Good, thank you. So do you agree with banning Candace Owens?
Look, we do agree. Ultimately, this was a decision for the federal government, and the minister exercised the power that he has, and we welcome it. And we do this because we feel strongly that this is not about stopping free speech. It's actually about stopping hate speech. And we wrote to the minister urging him not to issue a visa, and we did this on the basis that we believe that Candace Owens' rhetoric is dangerous and harmful to Australia, and it's dangerous for our social cohesion. And as you mentioned just before, she's peddled some pretty extreme conspiracy theories, and it's coming at a time when Australian social cohesion's already at risk. So we've seen record levels of anti-Semitism, an increase of over 400% just in the last year, and these conspiracy theories have the potential to incite violence and harm, and that's what we firmly believe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is the line we don't want to cross, from someone having a few wacky theories to actually inciting violence. But I mean, she's got a YouTube channel. I read here she's got like 18 million followers. So the point is, if Australians want to hear what she has to say, they can already do it.
Yeah, 100%. I think if people are interested in what she has to say, they will go and listen to her online. Fundamentally, I think what we're trying to avoid is thousands of people in Australia coming together to listen to her and potentially being incited to act on these extreme views. And it's not just against Jews. I mean, yes, as you said, she said that Jews are demon worshippers. She's denied the Holocaust. She said Jews were behind the assassination of JFK, but she also has extreme views against gay and lesbians, which she says an entire act and sexual debauchery. She says that transgenderism is clinical insanity, and said that trans people are responsible for an increase in mass shootings. And she said some pretty extreme things about Muslims as well. So our view is that these views are dangerous, and of course she is entitled to preach them online, but bringing together thousands of Australians in our different cities to listen to her, to engage with these views, and to then come together, I think is not what our country needs right now, and we're seeing an absolute explosion of extremism.
It's interesting because a rival group to yours, the Australian Jewish Association, have actually got the reverse point of view. They say, we have not called for Candace Owens to be banned from Australia. Jewish values support free speech and debate. So they sort of see it quite differently.
Well, we support free speech and we support debate, but we don't support hate speech. And I respect different people's views, and I respect their right to have their view on this matter. But we've seen people have their visas denied on a character basis for far less extremist views than what Candace Owens preaches. And so there is a precedent for this. We've seen far-right extremists, we've seen Holocaust deniers in the past denied entry into Australia, and we're not saying that she's not entitled to preach her views online. We're saying that on a character basis, she doesn't pass the sniff test in Australia, and there's no room for people like her to be bringing together thousands of Australians and riling them up with the potential to cause further damage to our society.
Well, yeah, I think people make up their own minds.